Why did you join ROTC?
Originally, I wanted to be a backup plan, but now it's just like a main plan.
I joined because I wanted to join the United States Marine Corps.
I joined this class for the experience and to see what the military was kind of going to be like.
Honestly, it's because I already had plans on going to the military, and I just wanted to see how things would be.
I joined ROTC because I wanted the stability and the structure, and I also just wanted to know what military life would be like.
I just wanted a group.
I joined ROTC because my mom made me.
I joined because my mom gave me $60 if I did.
My parents thought I needed discipline, and I thought this was the right place to go.
I joined because my mom offered me money, but I stayed because it's fun.
Well, because I heard about like you could get an advanced pay grade if you did 3 years, but then after my freshman year, I kind of started enjoying it, so I stayed.
So I really wanted to join the Marine Corps, so I thought this would like prepare me better and like to give me more like military sense. So that's why I joined.
I joined ROTC because in 8th grade I saw them marching in the parade, and then I was like, yo, they look, and then I joined.
I didn't want to have to do personal fitness or like a normal gym class.
I needed a PE credit.
Joining ROTC actually wasn't a choice for me. I remember in 8th grade when we were supposed to register for the classes we were supposed to take for high school, and my mom told me, you have to join ROTC. I said, why? I don't want to go into the military. And she says, you need the discipline. Like, you don't drill discipline into me every other day, every other second, every other minute, okay? But I think a more appropriate question for me, for my situation, would be, why did I stay? You know, after my freshman year, I didn't want to be in the background. I wanted to make a name for myself. I wanted to leave a legacy. I wanted someone to remember me.
Initially, I joined NJROTC because my dad made me back my freshman year, but I ended up joining back because I liked the program and what it had to offer.
When I was in middle school, I remember riding the bus every morning, and every Tuesday, like clockwork, I would see this one guy get on the bus. He'd have his uniform in his hand. He'd be sitting there. He would just like pretty much just sit there straight forward, just looking like pretty much out of tension, like. And I thought it was like really cool because he would just be like very professional about it. He'd never talk to anybody. He'd never like laugh around and play around. And when I was in middle school, I was kind of a bad kid, a tiny bit. I got in trouble a lot, went to ISS a lot, and I saw him as like a really good example. I was like, one day I kind of want to be like that guy. He's probably really important. And come to find out, that guy was the acting CEO of the unit at the time. So I guess he really was a good example.
I joined ROTC because it felt like a calling. I felt like I had to, so I just quit band and joined ROTC instead.
What's your most memorable ROTC experience?
Well, getting lost in the woods and orienteering. Not gonna lie, I said that I dropped my map, but like really, I got lost, and you know, I didn't want to get embarrassed, so I just said I dropped my map.
The drill meet we hosted here and fun PTs.
Probably putting Lieutenant Joseph on his neck in a wrestling match, and Cadet Jamal Hill.
The military ball, make sure y'all go. Make sure y'all go. I'm gonna just say this. I said I wasn't going to go, but I changed my mind. I went, and that was the best decision.
It was my first AMI. That's the first time I really felt part of ROTC.
Going to what was it? Shield Park and kayaking and cleaning up the river.
The first time I got outstanding on everything for PFT.
My first parade march, I really sucked at it.
Probably my first drone competition in Cairo. I thought it was a really different experience from everywhere else.
The military ball, my brother danced with someone.
Probably Leadership Academy between my sophomore and junior year.
Probably going to like camps like T-Jock, and at one point during my freshman to sophomore year, we went to a camp called we went to basic leadership training, that was pretty fun.
We had a drone competition, and Chief and First Sergeant took us to the beach, and we had swam, and we had fun, and it rained on us. And the second would be actually volunteer. It was what was it, garden something? And that was fun. I like gardening actually, and I would probably do it again.
Getting to sneak on the trip to Orienteering Nationals.
Going to TJOC, specifically talent show night.
Going to drill practices where I commanded the unarmed exhibition team. Really the best part of it was getting to know these different minds, these different people, and teaching them, you know, adapting and learning actually how to be a good leader to your followers and teach them and have them depend on you and trust you to guide them in the right direction.
So I got two experiences that are kind of tied. The first one is back in my old unit. We did this drill meet in the mainland Japan, and I just had a lot of fun there. Went to Chili's and all that. Just goes to show what NJROTC has to offer. The second one was when we went to J-Lab. We qualified for J-Lab Nationals, so we got a free trip to Washington, D.C., and I had a lot of fun there as well. And I met a lot of people, did a lot of things, hit a lot of buzzers. It was a great experience.
I'd say I've done pretty much everything there is to do, really, but I think my most memorable experience, probably the opportunity I flew for the first time. We went to Washington, D.C. for the J-Lab Nationals, and to my knowledge, it's like the only time in unit history that we've ever done that. So I think that was really cool. But I've also been to Nationals for orienteering and drill championships, you know, a lot of really cool stuff, but I think the J-Lab one was really cool.
My most memorable ROTC experience is when I went to LA, and as PC I called the drill card for the drill event that we're having, and I missed a command. And that day, First Sergeant and Lieutenant Colonel saw me bawl my eyes out, like the only ones that you're gonna see me bawl my eyes out, and that day is always like replayed in my mind because when I went to the judges, they told me they admired how passionate I was about the program, and that really stuck with me. Like, I do as much as I can for whatever I do, even if I know the cadets or not. So to keep that drive in everything I do, that stuck with me.
What's one piece of advice you have for the underclassmen?
Join a team and care more about uniform days.
Advice I have is to take your time and need it seriously, study your knowledge, join the Marine Corps.
Probably pay attention in class. Try to get as much as you can out of the class because it's honestly helpful in the long run.
Try. Don't never not try on nothing in here, honestly. Always try your best and all. Cause you know, you can get a lot out of him. You know, especially if you plan on going into military life as well after school, once you graduate, when y'all coming up. Yeah, you can get a lot of information and knowledge from this. It's important that you try your stuff.
Don't wait. Go ahead and do it, even if you feel like you look dumb. Don't try to be cool. Just go ahead and do the activities.
Go out and do stuff. Get out of your shell.
Get more involved because then it'll be fun.
Study everything. Study the basic knowledge. It's really embarrassing when you get something really obvious wrong on inspection.
Apply yourself to the unit and you will see results in return. Don't give up even if things look rough. You will pass that next PFT, you will pass that next uniform inspection, and you will pass that next test.
Don't stress about anything you do with JTC.
Always be nice to someone who has access to your toothbrush.
One piece of advice I have for unclassmen, even if you think you're gonna go to like the military after high school, or you're gonna go to trade school, whatever, try and keep your grades above a B. Please. I made that big mistake because you can get scholarships and all that stuff because you don't know. Because I wanted to join the Marine Corps and enlist for like years. Then at the last minute, I was like, I know what, I want to go to college and be an officer, and now I have to do this whole big workaround because I didn't keep my grades up. So just keep your grades up. It'll help you tremendously. That's the biggest advice I can give.
Just stay on First Sergeant's good side. He can be a funny guy.
PT at home. Do not get embarrassed on the PFT.
Go to bed before 10 o'clock.
You have a huge support system around you. You have staff members, your peers, you have an amazing instructor. And I feel like people get in their own way, you know, when they have things leading to success right in front of them, but they're too centered and focused on what other people will think. Just know that ROTC can only give you positive things. You're only going to benefit from and being more involved in this program. So at the end of the day, you're the only one standing in your way of success is yourself.
Don't take this class as like an easy class or as like a joke. You know, if you took it seriously, like take this class seriously, it could get you very far in places where you never thought you could go.
Honestly, as a freshman, I never thought I was going to college. I never thought I would be, in this position. Obviously, I never thought 4 years in the future. But if I could have gone back and pushed myself academically, if I would have tried a little harder on that side, I could be going to college with a full ride scholarship. The only thing that was holding me back really is my academics. So for me personally, those academics really are a really, really big thing. And it's not like I'm like dumb or anything. Like I have a 3.7 GPA. By no means am I like a bad student. But if I would have pushed myself harder, taken some AP classes that I could have, tried a little harder in, or just done a little bit more to be more successful academically, I think I would be in a very different situation than I am now. I'm having to kick myself in the foot, so to speak. So.
Don't self-disqualify yourself from things. Just shoot for the stars. You never know if you can get it if you don't even try. So stop telling yourself you can't get it before you even try. What if you can? You can make it. Anything you want to do, you can achieve.